Hello gamers, right. Before I would do a game for my channel. I haven't had a lot of money recently. So got what I could. My wires are so fucking tangled. Oh my god, hold on one sec. Bruh. Don't touch these fuckers, they get fucking tangled and everything. There we go. Right. So this is called Sentence VR. Since this experience that lasts around an hour, is designed to be played in one sitting. Progress is saved automatically. The consequences of your actions are permanent. The game will contain graphic violence events that are based on law, the historic law of punishment of the 16th century in Europe. Such it contains stupid crimes which some may find disturbing or triggering. I will not kill anyone who is LGBT. It's just how it is. Right, let's begin. What should I tell you? The most experience that can be intense. Consider the said host. Yep, begin. So yeah, I thought I'd do a VR game. I'm gonna have fucking. I'm having pink. Okay, so that's. I'm on the index, not on the 5. Whatever. I'm gonna fucking kill people. But yeah, this game seemed interesting. Sorry I haven't been uploading for a while, just shit been happening. Welcome to say you're a professional executioner. Your goal is to behead convicted criminals in a single stroke, providing a horrible death and causing a life suffering to the convicted as possible. Oh my god. Other methods of execution, such as hanging or worse, were reversed for dishonorable deaths in the game, with focus on deaths by beheading. In each execution, the beheaded will read the crime and punishment and then give the convict a chance to repent for their crimes. He will then say, "Executioner, sir, you may proceed."
Executioner, you may proceed.
Smart goal. Wait for the prisoner to get to the knees, strike too early, and you will be paid less than perhaps even fired if not done repeatedly. So do it properly, basically. Down. Pick up your sword by moving your controllers over it and squeezing the triggers. That made me drop it, what the fuck? Pick up your sword by, yeah. Aim carefully, hit the prisoner anywhere other than the neck. Hit the prisoner anywhere other than the neck and risk. Well done. A clean executioner. Okay. Right. I had them. I shall be an executioner. I'm not killing anyone LGBT. I will end this game. I refuse. So we'll go until I deem it not worthy. Ah!
Welcome, Executioner.
I'm
I
here.
see you've arrived safe and sound.
Yes.
As expected. Law and order thrive here, as you'll soon witness firsthand.
Of course, of course.
Although the name Executioner is hated by many, and perceived as an inhuman, bloody, and tyrannical office, in truth, please don't touch that.
Alright, calm.
One does not sin if they act on orders out of justice as God's servant. On the scaffold, our foremost concern is to deliver a good death for our poor sinner. We are not butchers. Public execution is a divine theater of justice and redemption. Oh,
Oh.
why?
I don't know if I was meant to stab him. Okay, can I? Okay, well, I hold on. Okay. Let's play properly. Sorry, I couldn't help it. It's a... Alright, yes.
Welcome, executioner.
Yes.
I see you've arrived, safe and sound, as expected. Law and order thrive here.
Of course.
Soon witnessed firsthand.
Of course.
Although the name executioner is hated by many, and perceived as an inhuman, bloody, and tyrannical office,
Yes.
in truth, one does not sin if they act on orders out of justice as
Of
God's servant.
Well, I'm not religious, so...
On the scaffold, our foremost concern is to deliver a good death for our poor sinner. We are not butchers. Public execution is a divine
Can't believe
theatre
people fought
of
like this.
justice and redemption. A carefully orchestrated drama designed to inspire goodness as well as impress our authority. I will announce the crime and the sentence. Then the poor sinner will have an opportunity to speak their last words. I shall then declare, "May God have mercy upon your soul," and you shall strike the neck from behind, chopping off the head with a single, graceful blow. Know that by taking this position, you must carry out every command I give without question.
Depends.
Absolute obedience is required.
I might kill
We
you. I
are
don't
but
disagree.
humble servants of the law, and ours is the sentence to execute.
Yeah.
Your first poor sinner will be the murderer Hensla Humsen. I've been told he's feeling cheerful. Sign here to accept your position, and I'll see you in the morning.
Okay.
Excellent. I look forward to working with you.
Of course. Very good chap. Very good. So, what's going on? My people, please.
Good citizens of Ulrichshafen, this morning we gather to witness the execution of this poor sinner, the murderer Hensla Humsen. Hensla, also known as Stubborn Marty, is a thief and a robber. He roamed the countryside, attacking isolated farmsteads by night. The family Stiglitzen, the family Meissner, Kraus, Arichler, Merkel, and more.
I don't know either,
Along
bro.
with their companions, bound, tortured, and did violence to innocent people, robbing them of money, clothes, and forcing himself upon women and girls.
Oh, you're dead. Yeah, you're dead.
These crimes, being against the law of the land, my lords have decreed and given sentence that this man shall be condemned from life to death by the sword. Do you have any final words?
Oh, Beedle, you're too kind. What a fine introduction you've given me. Although, I'm afraid my performance is set to be a short one.
Get on with it.
Good Christian people, I am come hither to die. I have lived a life of a sinner, and an happy one at that. Therefore, I have offended my Lord God. I've been told by these kind lords that I must ask them heartily for forgiveness. Sorry, God. Won't do it again, I swear.
Father, into your hands.
Oh, can't we just get on with it? I've got places to be. Very well, then.
Go on then.
Your hands I commend my spirit.
May God have mercy upon your soul.
In the name of
Executioner, you may proceed.
Down
Balber.
on your knees, sinner. You're getting off light.
Well done. you have executed as judgment and law have required.
Mm-hmm.
You did very well today. Here's your pay, plus a little extra.
Yeah, let's go.
A stubborn man, right up until the end. I assure you that our poor sinners are usually more repentant. A good death should be a drama of divine redemption. The poor sinner acknowledges and atones for their crimes, accepting their punishment voluntarily. In return, they are granted a swift death and the promise of salvation, and our divine authority is reaffirmed.
Mm-hmm.
Let us hope that our next convict is more compliant.
Well, we will see. You ain't gonna like me, so you realise I'm not Catholic, so... you know. Puppet executors were meant to be... Is this my victim? My first head?
Good citizens of Ulrichshafen,
Again.
this morning we gather to witness the execution of this poor sinner, the murderer Matthias Sterz, a veteran soldier of 3 campaigns.
Exactly! 15 years of service, and this is my reward!
Quiet! Do not interrupt me.
After all I did for you, bastards.
This man has been found guilty of stabbing a ditch digger by the name of Michael Schober near the West Gate, who supposedly begged from him.
He had an evil look in his eye!
Bruh.
When a nearby citizen, Peter Kochel, asked why he had attacked the ditch digger, Mattes, enraged, stabbed Herr Kochel too. He was
Bruh.
soon after arrested by the town guard.
So they'll happily pay you to kill when it suits them, then act all upset the one time it don't. And I'm the
These
sinner.
crimes being against the law of the land, my lord has decreed and given sentence that this man shall be condemned from life to death by the sword. Do you have any more final words?
Now fuck it. Get on with it. Father, into your hands I commend my soul spirit.
May God have mercy upon your soul. Executioner, you may proceed.
Down on your knees, sinner.
I heard he fucked a chicken.
Who said that? He fucked a chicken.
As judgment and law.
He fucked a chicken.
You did very well today. Here's your pay, plus a little extra.
Of course.
Matthias Sterz. Imagine using his mercenary past as an excuse for such cruelty.
Mm-hmm.
Those he killed were not enemies of the realm, but innocents. Surely he must have known the difference.
Mm-hmm.
To kill as a soldier is a necessary act of service, as is the role of executioner, at that.
Mm-hmm.
Our power is granted to protect and serve, not to selfishly abuse.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad that you
Coming from you.
understand the difference.
Mm-hmm. Sure, because you're perfect. All right. Fucking Mr. Correct Catholic. I thought you could hear me then. Two heads of two fools. It's not very morally challenging at the moment. But it's probably gonna get harder. I'm telling you, if gay people come up, I'm not executing them. I will fucking... In the name of God, I smite the sword. Fucking, what's it? I forget the vampire game. Not the vampire series, the animated one. Hellzen, that's it. Hello. Time to die.
Good citizens of Ulrichshafen, this morning we gather to witness the execution of the tailor, Georg Reichel, who has been found guilty of the murder of his adulterous wife, Marguerite Reichel,
Oh, that's fine.
and her illicit lover, Reinhard Kleisvetter, who was also married. Reichel was so enraged upon the discovery of the pair in bed that he took up a nearby candlestick and bludgeoned the couple to death. This crime being against the law of the land, my lords have decreed and given sentence that this man shall be condemned from life to death by the sword. Do you have any final words?
She deserved it!
Good people, I am so sorry for what I've done.
Aw.
There is no excuse for my crime. I wish that I had not
I'm kind of feeling bad.
murdered my wife, and
On with it!
I'm
Shut the
filled
fuck up, let him
with
speak.
regret. I do not deserve forgiveness,
I'm sorry.
though I pray that the Lord have mercy on my soul.
Oh, he's gonna be pretty upset when he finds out there's no gone.
I'm sorry, my love.
Lily! He's shaking like a leaf!
May God have mercy upon your soul. Executioner, you may proceed.
Down on your knees, sinner.
Well then, what is just and legal pleases me. That was an exemplary performance today. Here's your pay, plus a small bonus.
Again.
A foolish crime of passion,
That's a
but he
shame.
acknowledged and regretted his actions,
Of course.
asking for forgiveness from God
Well.
in the proper manner. A good death.
Oh, he's just stopped talking. Felt bad about that one. He's crying. But we get this innocent. Oh, not innocent. Bitch. I thought the game wasn't recording this whole time. I'm not holding this correctly. My... In the name of the Lord. It will be then.
Good citizens of Ulrichshafen, this morning we gather to witness the execution of this poor sinner, the Easterner Ahava, who is convicted of thievery.
Stayed in your own country!
She worked here in Ulrichshafen as a maid, stealing a fine dress from her previous mistress, and 15 thaler from the safe box of her current master, the noble Zeus von Fersch. These crimes being against the law of the land, my lords have decreed and given sentence that this woman shall be condemned from life to death by the sword. Do you have any final words?
Feed him to the dogs!
I am come hither to die. I confess myself guilty of this crime. I regret that I stole. It was foolish, and now I pay the price. To my family, I am sorry that I have let you down. I hope you can forgive me.
Indeed. Executioner, you may proceed.
Down on your knees, sinner.
Sorry, hun.
Kill her already!
God, let my death be an atonement for all the wrong.
You have executed as judgment and law have required.
Whoops. I felt kind of bad about that one.
You did well today, though I feel you could do better. Here's your pay.
Bitch, I didn't.
Another thief from the east.
Kind of felt bad about that one, to be honest with you. Oh no, they're looking at me. It's what I gotta do. I've killed millions in Skyrim without thinking about it, so. I only botched it because my control keeps on dropping my sword. In the name of God.
Good citizens of Ulrichshafen, this morning we gather to witness the execution of this poor sinner, the thief Benedict Felbinger,
He's waving.
also known as the Devil's Lad. This individual is guilty of many instances of thievery. His time spent working in a chain gang did no good to reform him from his evil ways. Neither did his 15 separate temporary imprisonments, nor his 11 banishments, all of which he has broken, returning again and again to Ulrichshafen to continue thieving. Benedict Felbinger leaves us with no further choice, and must serve as an example to those who would continue to flout the mercy and justice of the realm. As such, my lords have decreed and given sentence that this man shall be condemned from life to death by the sword. Do you have any final words?
No!
Do you not wish to ask forgiveness of the Lord, that you might die in a good and righteous way?
Dear Father up in heaven, I'm very sorry. Sorry I got caught.
Very well. May God have mercy upon your soul. Executioner, you may proceed.
Wait, don't do this. Give me another chance.
You deserve
You've
it.
had enough chances, boy.
Go down.
Down on your knees, sinner.
Down on your knee.
You can take his head off with a sneeze. Keep your chin up, mate.
Well then, what is just and legal pleases me. You did very well today.
I did very
Here's
well.
your pay, plus a little extra.
Oh, thank you.
Shame to see one so young throw their life away. But he was given plenty of chances to turn things around.
No. maybe try and help him in other ways instead of arresting him and putting him in prison. But it's whatever. I'll do it. Oh, but if a gay person comes up, I'm telling you, I can't do that. In the name of the Lord. Dun, 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 dun. Look, you see little school. Little school. Another woman.
Good citizens of Ulrichshafen, this morning we gather to witness the execution of this poor sinner, Anna Arnoldin, who has been found guilty by self-confession of the murder of her husband, Johann Arnoldin. On the 14th of September of this year, Mrs. Arnoldin, with premeditation, stabbed her husband to death
Oh, what?
as he slept. Having broken the sacred vow between man and woman, and this crime being against the law of the land, my lords have decreed and given sentence that this woman shall be condemned from life to death by the sword. Do you have any final words?
Wrong. She deserved it.
I have come hither to die. In your eyes I am a poor sinner, and I do confess myself guilty before God. Yet I do not regret my actions. My husband was a monster. You all knew this. He beat me and raped me while you all stood by and did nothing.
Oh, I can't
I
kill her.
would prefer to die a sinner than to have lived a life with him. Still, I pray to the Lord above for forgiveness. Father, in your hands I commend my spirit. Mercy!
May God have mercy upon your soul.
I can't kill her.
Executioner, you may proceed.
Yes, I shall.
Citizens of Ulrichshafen, we gather today to witness the execution of this poor sinner. The title of executioner is a sacred charge and a necessary function of civilized society.
No, it's not.
This sorry individual disobeyed orders in an act of meaningless violence. There can be only one punishment for such an act of disloyalty and ingratitude. Let this be an example to all those who might harbour thoughts of disobeying their lords.
Oh, no, it ends.
May God have mercy upon your soul.
Yep.
Executioner, you may proceed.
Alright, well that was interesting. Catch you guys next time.